Well, lads, welcome back to On the Case. I was about to say hi, drivers. It's my new tick that I have. You know the way I like come up with a new saying every now and again. Like there was well, lads. There was hi, people. Then obviously I have the names that I make up for people, like Uncle Pat, like the rodent. Hi, drivers is my new one, and Paul doesn't really understand it. Neither does my dad. But anyways, we are back. We had a week off for Halloween because me and Paul were killing each other. So we said we'll give ourselves a little break. You know, we need a bit of time apart. So we have a good bit to catch up on, although Paul tells me I have 5 minutes to tell you everything. So yeah, I have a few little notes here. So the first thing that happened in the 2 weeks, I won't go into too much detail because I'm sure Paul doesn't want to hear about this. I got my dreaded smear test done, guys. Yay! I deserve a clap. The last episode, I told you that I'd got the letter and I was like, I didn't even want to tell you because I was afraid that I wouldn't go through with it. But I got through it. I don't want to say it was easy. I was in there for 40 minutes. It's meant to take about 3 minutes. I had to bring my sister in with me. I think the nurse thought I had something wrong with me because I was like, no. I was like, you don't understand. I was like, this isn't just like a little fear like that everybody has. This is like a proper phobia. So I ended up like trauma dumping onto her for like probably 15 minutes, telling her everything I was afraid of. And then my sister was going on like she was demented. Like she was talking to me during the whole process. Then it got to the point where it wouldn't actually work because I was that panicked. So she went in next door and got my GP, which the GP isn't really meant. Not that they're not meant to do it. Obviously, they're trained to do it, but that's not their job really. But my GP, I know her very well. So she came in and then she made me feel way more comfortable. Not that the nurse didn't, but I just know her, if that makes sense. So she ended up doing it while the nurse was like rubbing my arm and my sister was just like, she was just like talking to me like non-stop. So I didn't have a chance to even think. So I just was breathing really heavily. And then eventually I was like, wait, is that it? It's done? So if anyone's listening to this that either hasn't booked theirs or is afraid to get it done, coming from me, it is fine. Obviously, I am a rare case of someone who has like an extreme phobia. Wasn't sore at all. It was just a bit like uncomfortable. But to think I've hyped this up for probably about 10 years, cried about it for months, and it was over. The actual process was over within about 3 minutes, if even. Yeah. I'm annoyed at myself never being so worried. But yeah, that's your reminder, guys, to book your smear test if you're 25. And if you're approaching 25, don't be worried about it. Okay, next thing was Malta. Myself and Clodagh went on a week away. You probably saw all over my TikTok. And for once, I stuck to what I said. I took a break. I didn't do my makeup once. I packed my full entire makeup bag. Not once did I open it, only for like a bit of mascara or a bit of like eyebrow gel, whatever. Didn't dress up once. Didn't bring any nice outfits. Didn't take one singular Canon picture. Guys, we had the time of our lives. All we did was eat food, drink, swim. We went to bed every night by 10 p.m. We watched Hocus Pocus 1, Hocus Pocus 2, Halloween Town, started the Kardashians. We had a great time. My favourite part of the holiday probably was myself and Clodagh have like a new obsession every couple of weeks, and this time it's Kingfisher. And every taxi we got into, we were like, oh, do you mind if we like connect to the Bluetooth or whatever? We played Kingfisher in every single taxi. I think they wanted to kill us. Clodagh has no shame. You think I'm bad? She was screaming, nearly crying. She was like she was like something demented. But anyway, we had a great time. We were on a boat one of the days and we were like, oh, like, do you have an ox? Like, not thinking they would actually have an ox, but they did. And we played Kingfisher and they're our new Roman Empire. So we're going to try to get tickets to go see them in December. Clodagh thinks it's like a joke, but I'm actually pretty serious about the whole thing. Anyways, came out from holidays and it was straight into Halloween. So as you might have saw, myself and Uncle Pat dressed up as Pennywise. I was It or Pennywise, whatever you want to call the clown. And he was Georgie. Paul actually said our costumes were very good. Didn't you, Paul? Yeah. It's very rare you get a compliment from Paul around here. And funnily enough, it was actually Uncle Pat's idea. I wanted to be Billy Ray Cyrus and Hannah Montana, like do a bit of a piss take like costume, but he was like, absolutely not. So yeah, we done that. We went to a Halloween party that night. Unfortunately, we didn't win best dressed, guys. They had first, second and third place. We didn't win any. It was very upsetting, but we got good content out of it. Had a good night, and I was actually asked to go on Ireland AM the following morning, but I declined because one, I was staying up we got an Airbnb for like 10 of us that night, so I knew I wouldn't be up and ready for like 8 a.m. the following morning. And also they wanted me to go on and talk about, you know, that article that came out, the Vogue article that was like, is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend? And I was just like, do I want to go on national television and speak about that? Probably not. And I remember I was winding up Uncle Pat. If you're my close friends, you're in it, Paul, aren't you? Yeah. And I was like, Ireland AM are asking me to go on and talk about, like, is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend? Like, I'm going to go on and just be like, oh, it's a bit scarlet at first because, like, you're in bits looking and like, you're a bit younger than me. And he was looking at me like, are you serious? But it was a joke. I would never diss Uncle Pat like that, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to... What question? Is it embarrassing? Not when he looks like that. No, I'm joking. It's obviously not embarrassing once they're not cheating on you. Yeah, been there. Moving on. I think that's my whole catch up, guys. Oh, I can probably talk about this now because you're allowed to talk about it. You know the radio awards, or not the radio awards, the radio results that came out yesterday. Yeah, guys. Okay, so basically, if you're not in radio, there's this thing called the JNL awards that come out every quarter. So like Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and it basically like counts the listeners, if that makes sense. I don't really understand it fully yet, but the results came out yesterday, and my show has gone up 3,000 listeners. We're clapping again, which I don't know if that's good or not, but everyone in work's telling me that it is good. So yeah, I'm buzzing with that. We won't get a full like judgment of my show for a full year because you have to judge each of the quarters, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. So guys, if you're not tuned into Locked In, you better be. And with saying that, download the Onic Player app. I've been pushing the app, haven't I, Paul? Pushing the app. You can listen to this podcast on the app. You can also listen to all the other Onic podcasts like Socially Awkward and my own, and all the Onic radio stations like F14. I'm a new actress, guys. We did a little spooky Halloween video in the studio. The whole thing was like, oh, you're locked in the studio. And we had this like demon. Remember the masks that me and Mitch wore for the Halloween episode? That's what Kingo wore. And look, I'm not going to win an Oscar anytime soon. But actually, one more thing to talk about. The viral video. Guys, I'm going viral left, right and centre. Everywhere. I'm just a viral masterpiece. No, I'm joking. But a lot of my videos recently have been hitting the million. Obviously, the smear test one got over 1 million. Uncle Pat giving my sister a boo basket. It was the cutest thing ever. Like, he's actually just an angel child. So my sister is going through it at the moment, and he got me a boo basket, and I said to him, I feel really bad for my sister. I'm going to get her one. And he was like, oh no, don't get her one. And I was like, why? And he was like, no, don't get her one. I was like, that's so strange. So he rings me and he's like, okay, look, you're after ruining a surprise, but I got your sister a boo basket. And I was like, I actually can't with this man. A boo basket is a Halloween basket full of treats, like sweets and pajamas and fluffy socks and just like Halloween treats, you know? Do you not get one? Oh, he hates you. Anyways, and guys, if you haven't noticed, Paul has been posting on my account, and you've definitely been posting on Socially Awkward, because I was looking at the story today and I was like, this has Paul written all over it. Yeah? Okay, well, you don't have to look after my socials anymore, Paul, because it's giving millennial, okay? Right, if Paul lets me move on now, we're going to go into the episode. I have a very special guest. Am I saying who it is? Miss Niamh O'Connor will be right here after the break. Welcome back, drivers. I'm here with a very special guest, Miss Niamh O'Connor.
Why do you automatically put on that voice? Speaking
voice?
With a very special guest.
It's my radio voice.
Yeah.
So
that is not your radio voice.
Do you not think?
No, your radio voice like, hello guys.
Yeah, I have to like adapt my voice between TikTok, radio, podcast.
Niamh O'Connor.
Niamh O'Connor. So Niamh is here, guys. She doesn't get the whole driver thing.
No. What the hell? She has a new one every
I know.
month.
It was Brother for a while.
Yeah, and you got me on Brother, and now you've abandoned Brother.
And we got Andrada onto Brother as well. I also wanted to show you my lock screen that I have for today's podcast.
Oh, McDonald.
It's McDonald. Old McDonald. Oh, guys, what a day to be alive. So I have some notes here, because I like to be prepared for this podcast, you know. So we're going to take it back to the start, Nivo.
Oh my gosh. We're going back to Nivo.
No, we're going back to, how did we meet or like become aware of each other?
I actually don't. Oh my God, no, you loser. I know exactly how. I know exactly how. So I was on live, and every day there would be like hundreds of 5-year-olds coming in.
They were not 5 years old.
No, they weren't 5. That's being tracked. But there was
a lot.
They were young. And they were coming into my lives being like, please add Kasey Campion. She's requesting you. And I actually had such bad anxiety. I was like, because I don't like going live with anyone.
People,
like.
yeah.
And I was like, this girl's going to hate me because I keep ignoring.
I was Scarlett. I was like, she's going to think I'm a weirdo. Because I remember so vividly the first video I came across of you. It was back in the caravan era.
Oh, God.
And you were at like the windowsill, I want to say.
Right.
And I just remember seeing your name.
Like dancing.
Doing something. And I think you had like 24K at the time or something like really small. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this girl. So I followed you. And then obviously you went through 1,000,001 eras.
Yeah.
But I was live one night and I remember you commented just like, I love her. And I was like, Niamh O'Connor's in my comments.
Why did I comment to love her? I was such an attention seeker. I wanted attention.
This was the night I hit 10K, so it was like February years ago, and you commented love her. And I was like, oh my God, she knows I exist. But that was well before like story time and all. So you must have just stumbled across.
Yeah, I don't remember actually when I remember that, but I don't actually remember like how did we start speaking? Like,
I don't know. The very first time we met was at an event. Another tan brand. Can't say the name. It was at a tanning brand's event in town. And you wore like a puffy dress, the white one. It was in Nolita.
Yeah.
And I remember you came up to me and you're like, oh my God, I love your videos. And I was like, what? I was like, this girl's literally like a celebrity.
Yeah, I
It was
remember
crazy.
that. I remember that. I actually don't really remember coming up to speak to anybody that night. I was in a very bad way, but I remember the event and now it rings a bell. But yeah, it's so weird. I feel like we became friends just randomly and it just
I'm trying to think when it, 'cause obviously
naturally, like.
after that event, it wasn't like we were besties. That was 2023.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what made it gradually get more friendly.
Well, we got very close in Iron
Yeah.
I would say we we were already friends before that, but I'd say we got like close in Iron
Yeah. Well, we'll get to Iron Appa. But I want to go back, Niamh. Niamh
Right.
O'Connor.
Right.
First of all, where did Niamh O even come from?
Do you know what it was? I wanted to be unique, right? Shauna the Sheep uploaded a video years ago saying you need a unique name.
Okay.
Like you need something that's snappy, people will remember. And I always loved Shauna's name, Shauna the Sheep. I thought it was like real interesting. So I was like, I'm going to do something like that. And then the Americans could never say my name. So I was like, I'm just going to put Nivo because everyone would call me Nivo in real
Right,
life.
okay.
Like my family and all, like a nickname. But I thought I need to make a difference. So I spelt it like an E.
And with a K.
Yeah.
So like a Nivo.
Well, Knee. Knee.
Ah!
Just
It's only
dawned on
clocking
you.
me Nivo. Yeah, why did I never think of that? But it's stuck and it's so easy. Like,
Yeah.
it's
And
mad
it's still stuck, even though
Yeah.
I don't want it to anymore.
even though you've tried to get rid.
Yeah.
So what made you start posting? Was it just like random posting or was it like, oh, you had a name for it?
Do you know what it was? My cousin and my sister, Christmas 2019, December 2019, told me about TikTok. But in my era, TikTok was Musical.ly and it was for kids and kind of like you were a bit of a weirdo if you did it. Like that's
Yeah.
just how it was. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But me and Clodagh, when she was a baby, put up a little singing video, like of lip singing or whatever. And I literally deleted the app and that was it. And then I re-downloaded it January or February 2020. And I was like, I'm bored. Like, let me download it. I became addicted to it. Uploaded one video and it went viral. Then you're just addicted to the
Really?
likes and the comments.
Yeah. Do you remember what that video was?
Yeah, my teeth.
Oh, was this before or veneers or after?
After, and this was me posting my veneers like, oh my God, I love them. And then I got like humbled majorly.
And back then, I feel like it was easier to go viral and gain
Oh, yeah.
following. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like, even back then, there was like how many people is there from TikTok now that actually started back then? Like,
I know.
it was
yeah.
so easy. There was like 20 people doing TikTok.
So like people just followed the main people that
Yeah.
were doing it.
And we'd upload a video. We always talk about this, me and Brandon and all. We'd upload a video, 1 hour, 10K likes.
Crazy.
Because there was so much room on the view
Yeah.
page.
But your Shanice was saying before she uploaded one video and she got 100K followers
Yeah.
off one video. That's my whole career there in
Yeah.
one video.
Sure, Lauren Whelan. Do you know about
Yeah.
Lauren? She gained like, I want to say like probably about 800,000 followers, maybe a little bit less. but
Craziness.
off one video.
Off one video.
Yeah.
But back then you probably didn't see it as like, oh, this could eventually be a job kind of thing.
No. Like back then we used to like cry with happiness over being gifted something.
Yeah.
Like not that it's not like, obviously it's amazing. But
Kasey
like,
Gifted Campion over here.
Kasey Campion Campion. You wouldn't have coped back then. 'Cause
Oh no.
we'd get something like every like 6 months you'd get one gifted thing and you'd
Really?
post like about 20 videos about it. Be so grateful, like as you should be grateful, but like we never thought it would become a thing of getting paid. Now I was with an agency then before I did adult work, and I did get one retainer with a tan brand who I can't name. But
R.I.P.
like I thought that was like, oh my God, like I've made a big time. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
€200 or something. I was like, this is it. Like,
Yeah, because you do think, I remember my first like brand deal was for these sticky like pads you put in your bra, right? To make it look like you had boobs. And like, like how scarlet is that? Like, and they gave me €100, right? And I thought this is big, big money.
major.
And you stick these yolks in your bra and you'd be sweating and it'd be hairy and everything. And I thought I was after winning the lotto, I swear to God. Yeah, Boomba they were called. Shout out to Boomba, guys.
Do you remember everybody was doing was it bongo?
Bongo the text.
Oh my God.
I think Lauren Whelan said that was, sorry, this is like a Lauren Whelan podcast. I never talk about her on the podcast. I think that was her first brand deal she was saying.
Yeah, and
which is
Miriam
crazy.
and they were all doing it like.
That's mad. Now, speaking of adult work, is that what we call it on a podcast?
Well, no, you can say
Can you
it if
say-
you want. I didn't know if I could say it because mine is so explicit. I was like,
Oh
yours is
yeah,
not
so
as
I'm a bit
explicit.
PG. I'm like,
Yeah.
but can you say what it is? OnlyFans. Can you say that? I feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble. Niamh thinks I'm a bit of a prude, guys.
She is a prude, lads. Honest to God.
Niamh has to give me like an hour-long pep talk to get my fucking smear test.
Yeah. No, she is a prude. I've never met a prude like Kasey
Yeah,
Campion.
me and Claude are pretty prude.
Pretty
like,
prudish.
But because I actually don't even know. Obviously, we talk all the time, and I know bits and pieces, but I don't know when did you start, or why, or how, or what was the whole thing.
So I started July 2020. So
Okay, that's a long
yeah,
time ago.
pretty soon after I started social media. And to be honest, it was just, I was getting so much hate. Do you remember? Like every video.
I wasn't a fan, guys.
Yeah, it was every video on the For You page was about me. So I was like, do you know what? And at the time it was over silly things. So there was no real reason to be giving me hate. Like I wasn't mental at that time. I wasn't doing like OnlyFans. It was because I lived in a mobile home. And every video on the For You page was about me. So I said, do you know what? It actually can't get worse than this. I'm just going to drop it OnlyFans and make money. Spoiler alert, it did get worse. It got a lot worse.
Yeah, guys, it got worse. So you were kind of utilizing not rage bait, but like the hate. You're like, I'm just gonna make something out of this.
Yeah. And then I became a rage baiter.
Yeah.
Like full-fledged rage baiter for years, actually. I was
Yeah.
quite good at
She
it.
still kind of is, actually. So do you think obviously having a following at the time helped with the OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. If it wasn't for the fact that I was so viral because everyone was hating on me, I wouldn't have done that well. Like,
And how many followers did you have? Can you remember when you started OnlyFans?
I always think about this. I had, when I started OnlyFans, probably like 20K on Instagram.
Oh.
Don't know on TikTok,
Okay.
but maybe like, see, back then, I used to put my Instagram in the caption of every single TikTok video.
Okay.
And I was one of the only ones that like was really growing on Instagram because nobody really cared to go from Instagram or TikTok to Instagram. But I was very active on Instagram, so I was really growing. So I had a bit
You weren't buying your followers around, were you?
No.
On
No
it?
ball followers.
Okay. Well, I'll just clear that one up.
no bar followers. What was I going to say? You're after.
You were, how many followers you had on TikTok?
Oh
when you
yeah.
started?
So I want to say maybe 50 to 100K. Started out, that was like 2023.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had like 1.2 million on that, and it got banned. Yeah.
like fully banned, goner.
Full banned goner. Yeah, but to be honest, thank God, because it was just full of weird men.
Yeah. I remember seeing some of them videos. You'd put like 15 up in the one outfit.
Yeah.
And they were scandalous. They were
Scandalous. Scandalous.
And with OnlyFans, obviously I have no idea how any of it works. So at first, like, did you have like, you know, like some people are like, oh, I'm going to start off with just this.
Yeah.
And then it goes into more. Or what was did you have like a plan basically?
Yeah, so I started saying I'm just going to do lingerie. Like that was like my thing. And then in 24 hours, I made 25 grand. So very quickly, I was like, I'll just do anything. You know what I mean?
It's going to do that to
Yeah,
you, you know?
but that's kind of a bad thing. That's why I'm like I'm not anti OnlyFans. I'm not pro OnlyFans. I'm kind of just now on the fence. I can see the negative and positives of it, but I do think that we can't really say, oh no, we're doing this by choice, because realistically, a lot of the time, your decision's being made thinking of money and nothing else. For me, anyway, like I was completely money driven, and I probably wouldn't have done a lot of the content I did if I wasn't making that money. You know?
Yeah, because realistically, it's not for your enjoyment.
No.
Like, it's for money
No.
from realistically weird men.
Yeah.
And with OnlyFans, isn't there a thing where they can like request certain things from you for more
Yeah.
money? And was that something you would have done?
No, not
Okay.
really. Like maybe once or twice the whole time, but I had too many subscribers to be doing that. Like and on top of it, it's just fucking weird. Like some of the things they'd be asking you to do is just so bizarre. So no, I never engaged in that. I made enough without doing that.
Yeah. And I know you spoke about before your family are quite supportive and they all obviously knew about it. Was
Yeah.
it weird telling them, or how did you go about that?
I asked before I started.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said, "Is it okay if I do it?" And they were like, "You're an adult. Do what you want."
Do what you want.
Yeah, but see, now I think I had a very traumatic childhood, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's why they were so cool with it, because it was like, okay, well, she's still alive. Just
Yeah,
just
keep her
alive,
going.
you know? Because I really did. And then I had like very bad mental health, like was on medication actually and everything when I started OnlyFans. So I think it was just a thing of like, okay, like maybe don't tell her, maybe just say yes and nod your head kind of thing, you know?
And I always wonder, even with like celebrities, when they earn so much money, does that just deposit into your account? You just wake up one day and you're like, oh, 500k in the
Yeah.
bank. Is that how that works? You just
Yeah.
transfer it over?
Yeah. But it was an awful thing. Like, I didn't know, like, I'd never had this money before. I don't have a single cent to show for when I did
Yeah, I was
OnlyFans.
going to say, do you know how much you made in total off OnlyFans?
Almost 2 million, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
And you spent all that?
All of it.
What is the stupidest thing you think you bought?
50,000 euro on 2 hotel rooms in Ibiza.
You told me about it.
Yeah.
But was it worth it for the like experience?
Yeah,
with
do
your
you know what?
friends?
I'm glad that I don't. Like, I'm doing so well for myself now, making money, not like exactly what I made on OnlyFans, but not very like wildly
Far off it.
far off it. I'm making a lot of money right now, and not that that matters. It doesn't. But
Oh, it does.
the money, the money is my money, and it's not made from something that I hold such negative feelings towards. So I'm actually glad that I don't have any of it, and that I did spend it all, and I got to live a really cool life for a few years.
Like not many people can say they made 2
Yeah.
million euro.
Yeah. Now, because people are going to be like, she's lying. I'm not saying that I'm making it anywhere near that now. But what I mean is, I'm very comfortable now,
Yeah.
and I'm not like miles and miles and miles away from some of my lower months on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
And do you think people, like, surely people took advantage of you, and you notice people that were like not your friends trying to be your friends?
yeah, the type of person I am, I will literally pay for my friends for everything if they don't have. If I know that like I'm making a lot more than my friend and we go out for food, I won't let my friend pay. Like, I know I'm making a lot more than you. But there was a lot of like people that kind of came into our friend group that was already there and kind of took advantage of that.
Yeah, and I feel like that's so annoying because you can't directly call it out like you're using me for money,
Yeah.
because they'll straight away say they're not. But also, you know yourself.
Yeah.
It's even like with social media, the more followers you get, because even I noticed, obviously I'm not like world's biggest TikToker, but the more you get, the more people
Cling on to
cling
you.
on to you. People at events that would never speak to you are now speaking to you. And you probably found from like when you did OnlyFans, now that you don't, people are probably more
Oh yeah.
receptive towards you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Even like in the influencer space when I did OnlyFans, I don't think anybody wanted to. The thing is that I was friends with everybody but on the DL. You know what
They
I mean?
wouldn't
It
let
was
it
like,
public.
yeah, it was like a DL thing. Like, everyone would be nice to me, but like, would they take a picture with me? Probably not. But in terms of the taking advantage thing, there was so much. Like, I could tell you a million stories. I'm not even going to get into it because they're so easily identifiable. But there's so much. Like, even one of the people that like I paid for to go to Ibiza, like I gave like some people. I don't know if I can even really say it because is it identifiable? Yeah, we went to Ibiza, paid 50,000 euro for the hotel rooms, but I also gave money to some of my friends who didn't have money to get clothes and stuff. Like, what the hell? Like,
When you actually think about it, like,
what was I doing? Like, Niamh, you could have been saving for your future, like, and you're doing this. But that's just the type of person that I am. But like, I'm not friends with some of them people anymore.
yeah,
And, like,
and they benefited off all that.
and at the first instance to try and like some of the stuff they have done to me since, like, criminal, like,
Yeah, and must kill you knowing you've not helped people, but like you did when they were your friends.
yeah,
And then they just drop
but
you.
karma.
Karma comes,
Karma-
guys. Don't
karma's a
you worry,
bitch.
even if it's years later.
Yeah.
So what made you decide and when, right, I'm done with this. Don't need it, don't want it anymore.
Literally a random day. Yeah, didn't even tell social media for ages. Like, just deleted it all. Do you know that I hadn't, since I got with Alex, I didn't even I had an assistant. I never ran my OnlyFans. Spoiler alert for everyone that paid for it. But
They posted and captioned and all that. You just did the photos.
they posted, captioned, messaged, everything.
Crazy.
So I didn't do anything.
But obviously, do they work for OnlyFans or they work for you?
No, they worked for me.
Right, okay.
But I did.
CEO over here.
I did for the first like year, and it fucked mental health. It messed up my mental health. So I had to get an assistant. Yeah. So I was dating. I started seeing Alex, and I think I was just happy for the first time in my life. Like, I was genuinely so happy, and I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, it used to cause me dread every day. Like,
yeah,
dread.
which is not what you want.
Yeah. And then on top of it, like, I'd be seeing Alex's comment sections being filled with stuff. And then one day he actually pulled a prank on me, and this really put it into perspective for me. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to start an OnlyFans." I lost the plot. Lost the plot. I was like, "You are not doing." And I realized, hold on a minute, like,
Oh, I'm doing that.
I'm doing it. So I was scared because I thought I'd never be able to make money again and I'm going to be broke for the rest of my life. And I've been irresponsible with my money. So I was really scared. But then I just said, you don't gain anything unless you take a risk. Deleted it one random day. It was on the way home from Sligo one day. That was it.
It was a goner.
Goner.
And like, it's such a big risk to take because, as you know, no one might have worked with you ever again, which we'll get into, which that hasn't happened. You might never make that big amount of money again, but clearly that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So how did you go about like rebranding like yourself pretty much?
So the first thing I did was get rid of Nevo. That was,
Yes.
and to be honest, I didn't really want to do that. Actually, it was not that I didn't want to do it. My manager, I got signed to my management, and this was like, I want to say this was probably like a year after I'd quit. Not a year, maybe a few months after I'd quit OnlyFans. Got signed to my management and my manager was like, I think Nevo needs to go. Like, Nevo isn't you anymore. Like, it's not a representation of who you are. And I think you're clinging on to like the last negative thing. And I was like, at the time, I was like, really, I don't know whether I should do this, but I really trust my manager. Like, I know she always guides me in the right direction. So I was like, I'm going to do it. And changed my name again, didn't make a fuss. Like, I just wanted to do all this as low key as I possibly could.
And not make a big hullabaloo, like, guys, I'm not changing my name. Like,
yeah, exactly. So didn't say it to anybody, just changed it and that was it. And like, yeah, there is still some people that call me Nevo, but like a lot of people now call me Niamh.
Yeah, because I would have called you Nevo even when we first started being friends.
You still call me Nevo.
Yeah, now I call you that as a piss take. But because I even like before Clodagh, my friend, would have got closer with you, she would still call you Nevo until about 3 months ago. Like, she'd be like, Kasey, I'd be watching Nevo in like Denmark when I'm on Erasmus, and now like she's just like beside me, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Love Clodagh.
But so then, how did you go about starting to work with brands? Did you think that was completely out of reach for you at one point?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, before I signed my management, I got one brand deal by myself, and I remember it was for €1,600, and it was a clothing brand, and I was like, this is it. Like, I'm doing it. Like, it was such a big deal. But I didn't like it. It's kind of a like clothing brand. It's not based in Ireland, like, you know. So I was like, I don't know if this is going to be like a regular thing. But then once now it was slow. Like, when I got with my management, I was taking brand deals for way less than I should be taking them for.
Yeah.
Just to try and, like, you have to build a portfolio.
You do. You have to like break into it.
Yeah. And I was years behind. Like, all of my peers on social media had been doing brand deals for years. I hadn't. I'd been doing OnlyFans. So I was years behind. So I took brand deals for a lot less than what I probably should have been doing them for.
Yeah.
But that really worked. And I built like relationships with brands, and I proved myself that I can do the content, and I proved over the months that I'm not going to be a mental case ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which probably took a lot.
Yeah, it did take a lot, and it's still sometimes I have to bite my tongue. But.
Yeah, because you're very obviously. I think we're very similar. We've said
very
this many
similar.
times.
Yeah.
We're both so opinionated, but I feel like on social media I haven't as much.
Yeah.
You just say it.
Yeah, I feel like you have more, like, number one, I feel like you have more to lose.
I was just gonna say I have way more to lose.
You have way more to lose.
Because I've never been in like a major touch wood, big
touch
scandal.
Touch it quick.
I feel like you're like Tana Mojo. You're uncancelable at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you can get away with anything,
But
whereas I burp and it's like Kasey Campion cancelled.
I had nothing to lose when I did OnlyFans. Like, I only could gain from rage baiting people, you know? Whereas now I'm definitely a lot more like, I'm never afraid of losing anything, because I know I would never do anything bad enough to like ruin my whole career forever. Like, it's just not, yeah, I'm a mouthy person, and yeah, I'm opinionated, but I don't ever do anything horrible to anyone.
That could
you know
get
what
you
I
like
mean?
proper cancelled.
Exactly. So, but back then I had nothing to lose. So now I feel like I have a little more to lose, but I also just feel like I'm way more calm now.
Yeah,
in general.
yeah.
You know, I'm like people don't realize I am the least confrontational person in my life. Like, I'm literally run away from someone if they give out to be like.
Yeah, if we try to have a scrap, Niamh checks out mentally. She's like, no,
I'm like,
not doing it.
that's
I'm
it.
leaving the group chat. So we need to talk about TikTok shop, curve case, Dubai chocolate bar, mini iPad, fucking cat pram. How did you jump on the TikTok shop train? Did you know how big it was going to be at the start?
No. Oh my God, I had no idea. Like, I just had my best month ever on TikTok shop last month. If you told me that I was going to be able to make that, I would have got sick and like probably laughed at you and told you it's not true.
It's mental.
Like, and I'm like, I'm like, I can't hold my piss, so I'd be sending it into our group chat.
She's like, every few days it's like, look how much money I made, and I'm like, I am so jealous. But the thing is, with TikTok shop, anyone can do it, but you just have the like dedication of like 10 videos a day.
You have to see. I think it comes from the OnlyFans. I
You
think
think?
I'm good at sales. Like that's why my OnlyFans was so big because I could sell myself literally. But I think that's just what I'm good at, and I'm also very like I have no shame. Where other people do have shame,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm not putting up 10 TikTok shop videos in a row. I'm like, I will.
Yeah,
I don't
you
care.
will. But the thing is, it's like, it works because you wouldn't be making that big money if people weren't buying the
No.
stuff. Because sometimes I see this of your posts and I'm like, are people buying that? But they
Yeah,
are buying
they
it.
are. And the thing is, like, if I said, right, okay, I'm not going to do TikTok shop and I'm going to keep like, you know, my page to just only be organic content, I wouldn't make the money on brand deals that I make on
Yeah.
TikTok shop. So
And
it
you
doesn't make
still
sense.
get good engagement on your normal content. And you get good engagement on your TikTok shop content as well.
And I feel like I get more brand deals now. Like last month I had the most brand deals that I've ever had, like the most. And I think that's because I've proven through TikTok shop I can sell.
Yeah. I feel like you give people like a sense of urgency. It's like, you need this now. And if you don't buy it, you're going to pass away. Like,
and you do need it now.
Yeah. Because half the stuff she gets, I start requesting free samples. I'm like, wait, I want to get in on this bag. But I just don't comprehend it because I have, like, I'll say it out, I've made €800 off it in 1 year.
Yeah.
You could make that in 1 day. I don't know. Maybe.
I literally did make €800 yesterday.
Yeah, like
on
that's
TikTok.
madness.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, see, I post fucking 2 or 3 of them
Yeah,
a week.
see, you have to. And I told you this after we had like the thing at TikTok HQ, 5 to 10 videos a day. Minimum.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Only because I wouldn't have the time.
And you work so much. Like
Yeah.
it's not feasible for you. I'm at home all day, like with my cat. I have so much time to do it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everybody has that time, you know?
With my cat is so funny. When you talk about the cat, oh my God, I still have not met this cat.
Oh my God, yeah, you have to go meet
I
him.
feel like you're a mother.
Yeah, I am a mother.
Do you feel like a mother?
Kasey asked me, I was going to ask Paul, can you bring Solace in?
Yeah, I didn't actually end up asking him because you said no. I wanted her to bring the cat in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually would, but he'd be a disaster. Like he'd ruin the
Do you
place.
think?
Yeah, he could just sit there quietly, but I doubt it. Like he's a cat. Like cats don't do what you want them to do.
No.
Yeah,
And
he'd be climbing that actually.
Yeah, and scraping down the
Yeah.
fucking screens. What is Alex like with the cat? He seems like he
Oh my
loves him.
God, he was
In the
feeding
videos?
He was feeding the cat kitten milk out of a bottle.
A
the
bottle.
other
I
day.
saw that on his TikTok.
Like he's a lunatic. Like he's as bad as I am.
Because you put up a thing of something like you think he's this big scary rapper and he's there feeding the cat with a fucking bottle.
Oh, that was the one where he's like, "Hi, mommy," with the cat. He speaks. He goes like, "Hi, mommy, I love you," with the cat. Like
So funny.
he's not a cool rapper. He is a rapper. He's not cool though.
Because I thought when I was in secondary school, obviously like versatile or like the big thing
Yeah.
or whatever, and I used to sing all the songs. And then whenever I meet Alex, I'm like, it's so weird.
Polar opposite of what
Yeah,
you
he's
expect.
like, he's real, like not soft.
He
but, like,
is. Yeah. So
He's just different.
he's quite like I always say to Alex. I really like that I would say he's quite in touch with his like feminine side.
Yeah.
And a lot of men are so afraid to do anything or be any way feminine. Alex is like in such a good way. He's still so masculine, but he also has this like really soft, nice, feminine side. And I
Yeah.
think he's the perfect balance. Like,
Same as Uncle Pat.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Uncle Pat will kill me for saying he's feminine. He's not feminine, but
Yeah.
he's very soft.
that's exactly it. Alex
Yeah.
is the same. He's not feminine. Like he's not going around Ed Gein putting on.
Oh, but Uncle Pat is that gay, let me tell you.
He's not doing
He'd
that.
just be chopping people up, making them into lampshades and everything.
Uncle Pat's laugh is actually a bit Ed Gein.
I know. He's Ed Gein.
No.
The other night
he's
he
not.
put on like a old woman's hair thing at the Halloween party, and I was like, "You are Ed Gein." But Alex and I was supposed to call him his real name. Alex and Uncle Pat met at where was it? Emerald Park.
Emerald Park. Oh, Alex couldn't get over him.
Yeah, Alex was a big fan.
Yeah, Alex. We got in the car and Alex was like, "He is the nicest fella I've ever met." Like he just doesn't have. You can tell he doesn't have a bad bone in his body. One thing about Uncle Pat, he just laughs his way through life.
Literally.
Like I even said to him, like, "What happens when you and Kasey have an argument?" And he's like, "I just tell her, don't worry about it. It's not that deep."
Like he's so mature for a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. Like the other night we were talking to my house with my mom and she was like, "There's something wrong with you. Like how are
Yeah.
you that mature for your age?"
Yeah, sure. Even what he done for Von Ellis.
I know.
Like, stop the
I
life.
feel like most people wouldn't think to do that.
Yeah.
But every time Niamh has a few drinks on her, she's like to Uncle Pat, "I don't know how you put up with Kasey," and she's like, "You better marry him," and all this.
Yeah, because you're so like, but me and Alex are the same. This is
Yeah.
why I do get it, because you're fiery. Like you're like
Crazy.
0 to 100, same as
Yeah.
me. And he's very calm, reserved. Like I can tell he's just going, "Kasey, it's all right." You know?
Literally, yeah.
Now, Alex can be a wind up. Like Alex is the petrol to my fire, to be honest. But yeah, I get that it does. It's like opposites attract, isn't it?
Yeah. because I am obviously crazy OCD anxiety. This chap doesn't know what anxiety is.
No.
He's like, I wonder how that feels. I'm like, oh yeah, ask my doctor. Anyways, I want to talk about party hard travel.
Oh my God, yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
That was, and I feel like you kind of dreaded the holiday as well.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like we were just like, oh, I'm not arsed with this. Obviously, there was like drama before the holiday. We're not going to go there. But it was the best week of my life.
Oh my God, it was so good. Like, if I could repeat that week over and like, I don't think any holiday will ever top that.
No, I don't think, I don't want to say we didn't realize how lucky we were at the time, because we really did enjoy every day. We had such a laugh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever laughed so much. That's when the curve case slander really started. Yeah. And like at night time, obviously I like to rage about the group chat. I'd just send in photos of the curve case in the group chat, and I'd be like cracked up, me and Niamh Gal, like hysterical laughing.
And all of our videos, do you remember on that holiday, like every video of me and you, like 50k likes.
We popped off. Between us, we got like 100 million views.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are just a gold mine for views. Isn't that right, Paul?
You got me like 50k likes on a curve case ad. Because you were in the background, or maybe it wasn't the ad, maybe it was, remember I was doing my makeup and you were like, I was putting foundation on, you were like, there she is rubbing the Dubai chocolate all over her face.
Yeah. And then remember the tattoos? Guys, right?
Mine is wonky.
Yeah. Oh, you have a real one. I forgot about that. We went and got henna, right? At the time, none of you knew about Uncle Pat. He was secret. And I got his name tattooed, like, fake tattooed on my like hip or whatever. So when I posted it on Instagram, I had to blur the name.
Oh my God. Why didn't you just get Uncle Pat? Was that not a thing? Yeah.
No, no one knew he existed at the time.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the DL.
Okay.
But then we ended up going to Albufeira.
Oh my God, yeah. No, Albufeira was traumatic.
Oh my
I caught
God.
COVID in Albufeira.
We also didn't stay in the villa we were given for free.
Oh my God,
it's given divas, guys.
And to be honest, we stayed in a shack. Like, why did we do that?
So we get to the villa, right? And we didn't want to seem ungrateful because we're after being sent away for free. But look, you get the exclusive on the podcast. Niamh was like, I'm not staying here. She's like, Gemma Collins, I'm not staying. No, let me on booking.com. I know, I have one now, 500 quid. Yeah, hello, yeah. Booking the next place. She was a goner.
No pool, no aircon. Like, this was the staff villa, right? Love Party Hard, by the way.
The summer was unbelievable.
Yeah, they've been so good to us. But this time we were in the staff villa, no pool. We're in Albufeira and we don't have a pool. What do you mean? No aircon. Like, it was
no internet.
And
we're posting content.
Yeah. And like no 3G. Like,
zero.
Gone.
So we just said adios. So we ended up booking a shack. I actually liked the shack. I'm going to be honest.
The shack gives me the fear, but I think it's because I was in bits.
Like, we went hard. We partied hard on that holiday.
And then I thought I was hungover on the last day. I actually wasn't hungover. Like, I had COVID.
Yeah, you had no voice. You were a goner.
Goner.
Do you know what was so fun? The pool party.
Oh my God, so fun.
Us in the pool. I just like, it's very rare that I let loose, you know?
Yeah.
But we were jumping on top of each other, screaming, and like the lads, Aidan and Dylan, they're like our annoying little brothers. I want to kill them half the time. But I just feel like Aidan's my cute little brother.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in ages.
I know, neither have I. And I don't think I'm going to do Party Hard next year.
Yeah, Niamh thinks she's too old, guys.
I am. Like, everyone there is like in their early 20s. And like, it's fine because I am young at heart. But also, I'm like, I just didn't enjoy Albufeira. I liked the pool party. But I didn't enjoy it. But I did go a lot harder in Albufeira.
And also Albufeira was leaving their holiday season.
Yes.
I feel I even feel too old for the likes of Party Hard. But then again, it is a holiday. We're our friends. We get content out of it.
Yeah.
That we'd never get the opportunity. Because like we're never going to find time that suits all of us.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm trying to go sober now. Like, not 100% sober, but like I'll have a drink here and there. Because I keep ruining my life and all my friends' life every time I drink.
We won't go there.
Kasey can attest to this.
EP throwback, is it?
So I'm like, I don't want to like drink anymore. It just doesn't suit me.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible. I'm not one of these people that has one drink and puts it down. I don't drink very often.
This is true.
When I do, it's like end of the fucking world for everybody. So I'll have like a little drink here or there with dinner or at my live show, whatever. But that's why I'm like, I feel like Party Hard's not for me. But I didn't really drink an Iron Apple.
You didn't?
No.
Like we were drinking breezers.
Yeah. And I'd have one or two like.
Yeah, which wasn't too crazy. So look, guys, let us know if you think Niamh should do Party Hard again. I think we all should.
We'll see where they bring us.
Yeah, we'll see where the wind takes us. But to conclude, we need to talk about your live show. Yeah. It's coming up. So obviously EP went so well.
Yeah.
Were you expecting that at all?
No. Oh my God, no. Not in a million years. I was in shock. Like, I was crying 2 seconds before
the place was packed out of it.
Jammers.
And like queues outside to get into the place. Like, so was that when you were like, right, surely I can do a live show now?
Yeah, but to be honest, I think I didn't realise how different a live show would be to EP. Like with EP, people have their tickets. They're there. Like, I got a really good time slot as well at EP. Like, I actually thought that it was a kind of a bad time slot, but it was the very first day at 2 p.m. Everyone's like, wants
Fresh.
something to do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the actual acts come on till like 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, a live show is definitely very different, a lot more stressful, very harder to sell tickets. Like, I feel like we expect that, like, after EP it was like, oh my God, like, I'll definitely sell it out in 2 seconds flat. No. And
Yeah.
I think that's a lot to do with the fact that people just don't pre-buy tickets anymore, do they?
No,
Like, everyone
like,
buys tickets on the week.
Any concert I go to, I get tickets today. Day before.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly. So yeah, I think I didn't like preempt how different it would be. And I feel a lot of pressure as well.
I know. But when this episode comes out, it's going to be next Wednesday. Does that mean the show's tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So guys, it's your last chance to buy tickets.
Get on Ticketmaster.
However, I have some news for Niamh. I'm not buying a ticket.
I know. And she said this. So Kasey expects to be on guest list, right?
She's my friend.
No, my family are on guest list. Kasey gifted Campion strikes again.
Lads.
She wants free tickets.
What? But you wouldn't leave a little couple of extra seats for your friends?
There's
though?
none. You're going to have to buy one.
Guys, I'm not buying a ticket.
She actually, the thing is, lads, she actually won't buy a ticket.
No, I fully won't buy a ticket.
Just buy the
It's
ticket.
the principle. Buy the ticket. But I'm going to be working anyways.
Oh,
What time is
Kasey.
what time is it at?
8 o'clock?
Yeah, I work 7 to 10.
Ah, Kasey.
I'll come for the afters.
No, there's no afters. I'm
Oh,
sober.
I'm making afters.
No, we're going for a meal the next day.
Is that still happening?
Well, I messaged Sophie's and they told me there's no room, so I have to find somewhere else. Yeah.
Try Layla's. It's another
Layla's.
rooftop place.
Right.
Uncle
Okay.
Pat said it's really nice. They went recently. I think it's the same, like, not same owner, but the same
Vibe.
like
Yeah,
rooftop,
yeah.
fucking pizza, whatever. I can't believe they're full.
Yeah, full. It took capacity, like, but I'm asking for about 20 people.
I know.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Well, if we're also friends with then.
Which could be doubtful.
You never know.
You never know in this friend group.
Well, guys, if you're listening, you have one day to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
I won't be buying one. They could be sold out by now. You never know.
She actually, the thing is that she won't come.
It's
Like,
not funny. Like, it's because I'm working. I'm working late. You know, that kind of way.
because I'm a radio presenter.
Anyways, guys, thank you to Niamh for coming. She's going to help us with some dilemmas.
Yeah. Oh, am I?
You are, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah. We'll be back after the break. Right, lads, we're back in. No breaks here. We're doing dilemmas. Got some sent in on email. You can send them to onthecasepod@gmail.com. I feel like they're going to be a bit more PG than your ones. Like,
Okay.
Because yours are
Yeah,
crazy.
mine are, people think I make mine up.
Yours are like people in prison and all.
I know,
like
yeah.
crazy. Right, so okay, so my best friend recently broke up with her boyfriend of 2 years, but a year and a half ago, his best friend and I had a thing. We went on a few dates and even some double dates, got with each other a few times, but things fizzled off about a year ago. A few weeks after my best friend and her boyfriend broke up, he started texting me again, saying he missed me, wants to have another go at things, and thought it didn't work out the last time because of outside influences. Is it a coincidence that he's only getting back in touch now, not long after they've broken up? I told my best friend and she's totally okay with it. She says she's nothing against her ex's friends, but I don't know, am I breaking girl code if I start something with him again? I know she wants nothing got to do with her ex at all, but is this just keeping him in her life?
Oh, that's...
I think I've seen this film
Film
before.
before.
No, I've seen similar situations.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if the friend doesn't care, but then is she just saying that?
Yeah, like I feel like she could just be saying that. Like, see, the way I am, I would never, like, say me and Alex broke up, one of yous got with Alex's friend. I'd never be like, no, because I'd be like, I number one, I wouldn't want to see
I
him
would.
that bothered. I'd never want to see him that bothered.
I would.
And I'm a people pleaser, you know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, but I would be pissed off. 1,000,000% I'd be pissed off.
I just have this toxic trait. I don't even think it's toxic, where I think everyone should act the way I would act. Because I'm like, I wouldn't do that. Because I
Yeah.
feel like if her and this fella were meant to be, it would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, facts.
Kinda like, why is he only contacting you now? Why did he let his friend stop that kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah, I would not go there. Like, your friend comes before a boy. End of story.
You're telling me, buddy.
Yeah, no matter what.
I feel like we should cut this whole thing out because it couldn't be more aimed. But yeah, continue.
What was I going to say?
Your friend comes before a boy.
Your friend comes before a boy, always, and you're going to lose a friendship over a boy. Even if she says, no, like, you know,
It's
I'm cool with
fine.
it. She's not cool with it.
'Cause
Put
that's-
yourself in her shoes.
Yeah, and think realistically, oh, I'm bringing my fella out with us tonight, and she's like, oh, my ex's best friend. Like,
Yeah.
it's just awkward. Like,
It's reminding her of her ex every single time she's around you and your boyfriend. So it's
yeah,
not
and then
fair.
if like, let's say you get married. Am I thinking of this right?
Yeah.
If you get married, obviously he's gonna come.
He's gonna
it's
be
a whole
there.
ordeal.
Yeah.
So I think stay away. And also, I feel like if you really liked him, you'd probably just go for it. You wouldn't be asking the question.
Yeah. Like, I think you know yourself that it's probably not the right thing to do, or else you wouldn't ask.
Unless you're like in love with this man beside, I think you're going to marry him, which I don't get the vibe you are. Maybe you are, but yeah. General consensus is,
Yeah.
Goner.
Agreed. Goner.
Okay, next one. So I've been seeing this fella for the last few weeks, and honestly, it's been going really, really well. He sound funny the whole lot. I was actually thinking it could go somewhere, but here's where it gets a bit messy. We went out with a group of his mates at the weekend, and one of them looked very familiar. It hit me after a few drinks that I'd actually gone home with him a couple of months before, and I'm pretty sure we've matched on Hinge, but it was nothing serious. I didn't say anything on the night because I didn't want to make things awkward, but now I'm overthinking it. His mate still views all my stories, and I can't tell if he remembers or not. Do I tell the lad I'm seeing before it comes out and looks worse, or do I just leave it?
Absolutely tell him.
That's horrendous.
Yeah, absolutely tell him. 1,000,000%.
I always try and put myself in them shoes. I don't even want to imagine it, but if Uncle Pat had like remembered, one of Kasey's friends, I'd actually pass away peacefully.
Yeah. Oh, fully.
You can't.
I've been seeing like guys before that their friends have messaged me in the past, or I've been snapping them years ago. And even then I'd tell them, like 100% you need to tell them.
Because I was so worried when I started posting Uncle Pat, and I'd say you were the same with Alex, because obviously he's like known.
Yeah.
That you'd get a load of texts being like, oh, he's a weirdo. He used to text me. Luckily, I didn't.
Yeah.
And you get freaks all the time trying to fucking put him up on Are we dating
the same guy? Like, please.
Like,
as
please.
if he's going to cheat on me off his Instagram page where I'm the first 5 pictures.
Yeah, like come on. But I think that's very messy.
Yeah. I what was I going to say? Why do I keep losing my train of thought? I would tell him. You have to tell him.
Yeah.
He is going to, if he finds that out and you haven't told him, you're a goner.
Yeah. And lads are, I feel like, very territorial.
Very.
So like.
That could be a deal breaker.
Yeah. It could be a deal breaker regardless. So I think tell him.
Yeah.
At least if it's a deal breaker then you've tried. But if you don't tell him and he finds out, I think it's going to be murder.
Yeah. And it looks I'd say it looks quite sly on your half if you didn't tell him.
Yeah. But she's saying she doesn't. Oh no, she's saying she remembers, but she's not sure if the friend remembers. So it's kind of given like random night out.
Oh, he remembers.
Went home with a randomer. If he's liking your stories, he remembers.
Yeah, he remembers. He's doing that weird thing where they pretend they don't remember, and then he's randomly going to say it in a few months.
Yeah, or when there's drink involved,
exactly.
and then there's going to be a brothel.
Exactly.
Is that what you call it when people start?
No, a brawl.
A brothel.
Kasey Campion.
Is that where there's a load of like?
Yeah.
Can I say the word with the P?
Well, you said it now.
A load of prosties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops, okay, moving on. Guys, ditch that man. No, tell him. Guys, thanks. I feel like I've been sitting like a weirdo for the last hour. What's this?
Have you been sitting like that?
What's this?
Kasey, why have you been sitting like that?
There's going to be no clips from this episode. Paul, why did you tell me? Guys, thanks for sending in your dilemmas. You can send them to onthecasepod@gmail.com. You can send them to onthecasepod on Instagram, on TikTok, and yeah, thanks to Big Nevo for coming in.
You are. Tell Kasey to get the ticket.
Yeah, buy the ticket, guys.
Buy the ticket.
Anyways, that's the end. Am I wrapping up, Paul? That's the end. He's wrapping up his hands. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode, I want to say 9 of season 2. Make sure we didn't even shout anything out for you, but everyone knows. Unscripted, Niamh O'Connor, TikTok shop, to buy chocolate bar. Curve Case, Ambassador Theatre next Thursday, guys. And yeah, new episodes every single Wednesday. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Download the Onic Player app. And goodbye, drivers.
Bye.
On the Case is an Onic original podcast hosted by me, Kasey Campion. Audio and visual design by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly. Developed and produced by series producer Paul McGregor. Executive producers Sasha Hamrogue. New episodes of On the Case come out every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, and you can watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for listening. This is an Onic original podcast.